Hey, how's it going?
Nice to be back. I mean, Huntington Beach has more rushing yards than the rest of the league combined.
For me, I have to go with Huntington Beach here. It's not even going to be much of a question, but sorry for the background noise there. But for Arizona, I mean, I'm looking at this season to be more of a building block, anyways. This is going to be their first time making the postseason in franchise history, so that in of itself should be it's quite an accomplishment for them. So, and who knows? Maybe they come out and they shock everyone. Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, Big Blue. So they intentionally went for the blue on blue scheme.
Well, this is actually quite an interesting start here from Arizona. I thought Huntington Beach probably be a little bit closer to midfield, maybe a bit past this point.
Great defense on that. I mean, this is as good a start as Arizona could have hoped for.
Yeah, I think they heard what you were saying in the booth here and decided to make us eat it.
21. Black, go.
I mean, at this point, it's just don't turn it over, and at least you can say you had the lead once.
That's going to be the big question, and can they maintain said lead? You know, it's one thing to maybe go down, but can you get it back the next possession?
Black, 39. Tonight.
I mean, he's averaging 7.5 a carry. Like, he's definitely not the problem.
Black, 41. Tonight. Black, 11. Tonight. Black, 41.
Yeah, you called it. There was nothing over the top there. That would have been wide open. In
That's what
five
matters.
passing plays, the Voyagers have gained 1 yard.
Well, I think that 72-7 whooping that they got last time these two teams met, maybe playing a little bit of a factor here, is a bit more extra motivated.
What's really sad about Double D is he's got over 80 TPE unspent. Just think about how much better he could be.
Black, 8. Go.
Who has not been nearly as reliable as a punter as he has as a kicker.
Go.
Bit of a surprise, actually.
Blue, tonight.
For me, it's not the lack of efficiency so much as just the play balance. They're really they're trying the pass a lot more than the run. And this is going to be the best field position they've had all game if they don't muff this punt.
Red 10.
I mean, to be fair, they're still at their own 30. This was not a disaster.
Black, go!
Solid blocking away from the ball there to let him squeeze through there and get away from all those defenders chasing after him.
And with 90 speed, yeah, it's really tough to run him down.
Go! Hike! Green 30 hike!
But still, a surprisingly enjoyable first quarter.
Yes.
Blue 10 hike! Green 20 knots it hut!
Arizona kind of refusing to back down here, which makes for great, entertaining football.
Black hut! Hike!
Ooh. And that might be the first time second time they failed to get a first down. Ooh.
What a play.
Blue 33 tonight.
Solid defense being played here by both sides right now.
Blue 26.
Yeah, 1 carry per possession should not be the game plan. Yeah, he's averaging just under 5 on the night. Oh, this is the third drive that has started with a good run and been followed by a sack to knock them right back where they started.
Yeah, Arizona now going to have to really put it up and get downfield, put some points in to get back into this game.
Tonight. Red tonight.
Well, if you just look at those stats there, Sanchez Jr. is running for negative yards, but has positive yards going reception-wise. I honestly would not run with him again.
Red 40 hike. Black 8 to hit. Black 41. Black to hike.
That looked like a drop.
Go.
I have to admit, I keep waiting for the interception because he keeps throwing into double, triple coverage.
It's going to happen sooner or later, and when it does, I would not be surprised if Arizona goes all the way with it. Quick stop there by Arizona allows for them to get the ball back. Timeout gives them a little bit more time on the clock to hopefully run this back, get some points up on the board before the half. Bad discipline there from Sassafras. Can't be doing that.
Black 41.
A field goal would make it a one-possession game. Ooh. I just worry they're going to run it.
Black 8. Black 8 to hit.
Kind of weird they're not taking timeouts, but yeah, right back in this game. And that's kind of what they needed to go down and get some points before the half.
Red 44 hike.
I mean, 4 sacks is a hell of an accomplishment.
Absolutely. If I'm Arizona right now, I am ecstatic. My only concern is that they go into this halftime and they cool off. That is not what you need. You need them to come right back out and at the same level of intensity and the same level of passion that they've been showing so far. If they want to keep in this game, that's just my concern though. If you're Arizona, that you go into this halftime and you just come out flat.
I mean, for me, I think the play calling is the biggest factor. If either team commits to the run in the second half, Huntington Beach wins by a landslide. But if both teams stay passing, Arizona's actually got a real shot. But remember, with those 12 attempts, he's also been sacked another 4 times on top of that. And had one where he just scrambled. So there's been 17 passing plays compared to 10 for Jackson.
Absolutely.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Sit head. Red 16. Red. Black 11. Sit hike. Hike. Green Green, sit hut. Black 11, sit hike. Sit hike. Green 3, sit hike. Blues, sit hut. Sit hike. Green
For
46.
Arizona, here, you got to score.
Sit hut. Black 8, black 8, hike.
Ooh, that's close.
That's the
They
first
got it.
down.
Blue 30, sit hut.
A throw there. They're really liking these flats, but they're not doing them much for total yards. They're getting them 2 or 3 yards per attempt that they do it, and that's not going to really get them down the field quickly enough.
Especially when they're only converting about 2/3 of them.
Yeah.
My screen froze. There we go.
Hike.
Yeah, it's just not working for them. 4 yards, 3, 4 yards. It's not a recipe for success. If you're Arizona, you got to start taking shots more downfield. You can't be playing these conservative every single play.
Another set coming up for Huntington Beach. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Voyagers, and they're looking for another touchdown. Pretty much rip the
Now,
hearts
this
out of
sounds weird to
Arizona.
say, but Huntington Beach can actually put the nail in the coffin here, even though it's only the third quarter. Because bear in mind, if they go into the fourth quarter with a 2-possession lead, they are going to lean on the run. And if that happens, it's game over.
Yeah, you can expect those big gains there from Action Jackson. That's when he likes to pin those ears back and get up the field. He likes breaking those tackles. He likes all the pressure, passing in the middle of the field, and there goes that man Priest. Nice job there with a gain of around 15 for the first down yardage.
I think this is the first time Huntington Beach has seen the offensive side of the field and started a drive or started
That's
a
a good
thing.
point. They've been striking from beyond.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Got the 4 wide. Action Jackson in the backfield. They'll give it to that man. He almost broke away from that defender, but not quite. 3rd and 3. And Action Jackson stuffed in the backfield again. There goes Hall, and there goes another stop. Nice job by Arizona.
I'm pretty sure that's out of field goal range, so that's going to be a punt. They're going to get the ball back here without losing any more points.
And that's going to be pinned inside the 10 by the looks of it, right at the 10. 1st and 10 for Arizona, and they got to go a long ways to get some touchdowns. We'll get a touchdown.
Red 31.
Dominique passing it again. No one home on the left side. Had to throw that away.
What
2nd
in the
and 10.
world?
Pressure was coming through the middle there. He had to get rid of that one.
Didn't look like there was too much open outside of that anyway, so you give credit to that defense on that one. 2nd and 10, a quick pass right side. Ken Jacobs does make the play, but can't turn up the field like you want. A gain of 2, and it's 3rd down.
And again, they cannot continue to go with these passes in the flats. They have to start attacking the ends of the field.
And that looked like that was dropped. I could not tell if the defensive lineman hit it as he threw the ball, but regardless of that, Huntington Beach is off the field defensively.
And
I mean, this is going to be a midfield.
Trey Smith doing nice on the punt returns when he had the chance. We only get 5 on that return, but Huntington Beach pretty much has half a field to work with. This is their ball range right there when you want some big points. Give it to one of those receivers streaking down the sideline. But they're going to go sideline, but off the hands of that receiver. I believe that was Kaiser on the drop. That's going to be 2nd and 10. Lockett passing once again, looking right side. Action Jackson, he does get the catch, but cannot get away from that first defender. It's 3rd and short. Action Jackson's getting stuffed, but the face mask keeps it going. Trevion Hardship makes the error, and that's going to keep this offense on the field. Wow.
And I think that's going to be game right there.
As the 3rd quarter starts to wind down as well. Going to be another handoff to that man. Jackson about that action gaining 9. And that is the last thing Arizona wants to do is to give that man some more steam.
Obviously, one more play and then a field goal.
Right at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's going to be down to the 20-yard line to start this 4th. I'm not sure if this is a good time to call for 4s, but Arizona's still in this game, especially if they could hold them to 3. They just need to get some stops and get their offense moving. But if Huntington Beach gets in this end zone, it's going to be a real tough sledding here for Arizona. A gain of 4 thanks to Warren B on the carry, the fullback. On the Action Jackson handing forward and lunges at the last second for the 1st down. Move the chains there for the Ship Boys.
Yeah, Arizona needs to start forcing turnovers here.
4 wide out set, Lockett passing right side, and that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and goal, nice pass defense there.
Green 29.
Looking middle of the field and wide open orange Rhymes, and that could be the dagger right in the lower back and Arizona's chances for a comeback.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Arizona's been playing a bit too conservative the last little bit. I think they kind of got timid. And, for their first appearance, I'm honestly pretty impressed with what they did. I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. See how they do in the draft.
Draft and free agency. There's still plenty of chance for them to grow. And just like Cab said, your first chance under the bright lights, you got to put your best foot forward. It didn't work out in regards to this the beginning 3 quarters and almost 3.5 quarters of this game. But overall, they've made a lot of they turned a lot of heads in this one, so you'd love to see them get even better.
Yeah. And it's killing me right now to watch all these passes go out to the flats where they're just
Yeah.
getting no yards.
And the handoff to the right side isn't going to help their case either. Tato on the tackle, and it's 3rd and 7. And another pass to the flat goes nowhere for Arizona, not helping their cause at all. They need to go down the field, and it's not working for them right now. Huntington Beach is settled in on those plays. Got to do something different.
Yeah,
These are some old style Alex Smith, where even if there'd been a catch, it still would have been several yards shy of a first down.
yeah. And there's a saying, you gotta go north south. You can't be playing east west.
Here comes Huntington Beach back at it again. Action Jackson, and there goes that man. He almost broke free. And that was one of those plays I was expecting to happen, but could not turn it all the way up. But that's another first down.
I mean, he's got to be on the verge of 100 this game.
I think he passed that a little bit earlier. But it's 2nd and 4 here after that gain of 6. Yep, 115. 115 yards on the day. And I believe last time they played, he got over 300. So, they did allow that play there as well. But outside of that, solid job on slowing down Action Jackson. But those receivers for Huntington Beach, they were trying to eat. And you see right there, 3 catches, 110 yards, 2 TDs for Yojo. So, tough breaks there for Arizona overall. But like you said, just keep on grinding. The draft is coming. More players are going to be available for you. And I see Arizona making some serious plays here in the upcoming seasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be Bubba Hill with yet another kick return past the 20. And here comes Arizona once again. Huntington Beach is looking for those flats, so maybe it's time for them to start tackling them deep, tackling them across the middle. Those intermediate routes could help them out and try to get some points. But they're trying to flat again, and they only get around 4 or 5.
It's just killing me.
And this is why you flip the playbooks and the strategies to make sure that you're getting different looks. Dominique 2 times is going to get hit as he throws. I thought that was going to be a sack or a fumble, one of the two. But it's going to set 3rd down.
Well, good awareness there to get rid of that ball and give him a bit more of a chance to get this first down.
It's going to be another pass and going to be another drop. Looked like it was right in the breadbasket, but bounced out. 4th and 6, and how the Sim is, this is not where they want to go for it, even though they should.
I agree with sending it away here. I mean, just you try and keep a little bit of your dignity intact by not allowing them to run up the score on you.
It's fair. It's definitely fair. But at this point, with the only half of 4th quarter left, there's only certain things that you could do with the punt. The defense doing all they can to hold them to 35. 42 won't make too much of a difference in my opinion, but you never know what can happen. Arizona still has their defense on the field. They gave up a solid game there. Huntington Beach is in cruise control right at this current moment. And they're going to give it to Action Jackson for around 5 or 6. Here comes 2nd down. Into Arizona territory they go. Smooth sailing for them to make the championship for the 3rd season in a row. And it's going to be a drop across the left side, 3rd and 5. And that's an interesting concept right there. I think most of us had Huntington Beach winning this one. And Huntington Beach has yet to win a championship ball game. In the USFA, they lost the Beta Bowl to Charlotte, and they lost last season to Tacoma. So, who knows how this is going to turn out for the 3rd time being the charm? But Huntington Beach and the gang has all the talent to make this a Huntington Beach championship. Going passing this time and a wide open nickel wide up, and that's a dagger if I ever seen one. That's going to be 41 points. Make it 42. A kick cliff to do it.
Yeah, that coverage, the coverage, deep, just it's not there. It's too slow in getting there, and they're just getting run over at this point.
You can kind of say that their defense is definitely getting tired out if they haven't been already. Arizona's defense has held them in check for a majority of the game, but when it got to that second half, Huntington Beach put the pressure on them when they needed, and Arizona couldn't keep up with the onslaught.
I don't think it's so much that the defense is tired, it's that neither the offense nor defense of Arizona realizes you can pass somewhere other than the flats.
Yeah.
Red 31.
3 minutes left in this game. You could add another 20 seconds. Pablo Sanchez gets the catch, and he's going to take that one out of
In the
bounds.
flat.
Another flat pass play. It does get successful in regards to moving up the field, but at this point, that's not getting them the juice they need. 1st and 10.
Black 11.
I mean, that's one in what? How many attempts?
And they don't try to flat this time around, and that's off the hands of the receiver. So it's a bad either way you look at it. You either go flat and go little to nowhere, or go up the field and it isn't working. And it's a shame too, because earlier in the game they did have some real big pass plays going up the field. So it's a shame that they elected to go, just like Cap said, very conservative in this game plan.
Black 8.
And this is exactly what I was concerned about going into the half, is that they were going to lose their steam, lose their momentum.
There goes that man that had that big play earlier in the game, in the first quarter when they started their movement, but haven't really got him involved into the ball game as well. Another flat pass, getting them 5, and that's just tough to see right here. See right there, Sanchez, a liability in the run game, but receiving-wise, he was able to make some moves. Looking right side again, Michaels does make the play. Another 1st down set by Arizona. 4 down territory for them to at least try to crack their way into the end zone. At least ended on a good note.
Red 10. Red 10.
Yeah, if I'm Arizona right now, I just want points. Points on the board makes me happy.
Yes. 2nd and 10 here. And that was another iffy pass there. 4 wideouts. They do have Kataki once again on the field. Looking right side, and that's a little bit out of the range of the receiver, out of bounds. 3rd and 10.
Black 8. Hike.
Dominique passing this one more time, looking left side, and incomplete, deflected by, I believe, was Billy Bob Booker Thompson, BBBT. And Arizona's going to keep that offense on the field, looking for the conversion, try to keep their offense on.
Green 17. Go.
Well, this one's definitely going to go deep. I hope.
And Ken Jacobs does make the catch. The drive will continue here as we approach the 2-minute warning. Did they call a timeout?
Black 5. Said hike.
I don't know. I didn't see him call timeout, but
Another pass to the flat. That'll definitely be another timeout called. Not sure why they didn't use the 2-minute warning, but now they'll have no timeouts past it. Bad management as well in regards to the
Watch this
game
be an
plan.
incomplete pass, too.
Nope, another flat pass. But as a face mask by Dexter Jackson to keep this drive alive down to the 11. So they do have a shot to end this one with a touchdown if possible.
Set.
4 wideout set. It's going to be Dominique passing it. Hit as he throws. And incomplete, just a little bit over the head of the receiver.
yeah, that contact made that pass just a little bit extra more difficult.
Blue 33.
3 wideout set. Less than 2 minutes to go. For another flat pass, but that pass is way off the mark. 3rd and 10. This offense has been led by Dominique 2 times all season long. Definitely leads in pass attempts, but the accuracy definitely needs to be worked on right side, and that should have been picked. Could have been pick 6 if that was the right person, but it's 4th down and 10. 1 minute 49 seconds. They need to at least get to the 1 yard line if they don't get the touchdown. Looking for the flat left side again. Bubba Hill turns up and touchdown, and Arizona does crack the points there in the end zone. Nice job to end it.
Good moral victory, if nothing less.
Never want to see those touchdowns come in the garbage time, but hey, when you get turned around like this, you got to get what you can get. And Arizona did find a way to get into the end zone, so very big props on them. Now they'll go for this onside kick. And we've seen a couple recoveries so far this season, so we'll see if they can get it going. No Sassafras. Sassafras does get the recovery. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Huntington Beach. They have 1 minute 44 seconds, and I'm sure they're just going to give it to that man in the backfield to close this one out.
Black 8 tonight.
Or they can kneel as well. That is also a viable strategy there. With no timeouts there for Arizona, and they're just going to let the clock run. They do have a 40-second runoff each time around, so I believe that could cut it off.
If anything, it'll be pretty close.
Mm-hmm. Any thoughts on this game so far? It looks like Huntington Beach will make, like I said, their third USFA championship game, also known as the United Bowl. They're going to make it to the big game once again, and I can't wait to see what they do.
If you're Arizona right now, you really cannot be upset about this game. There's some things to fix down the road. There's definitely a lot of good takeaways that you can, take from this game and apply to the future. As for Huntington Beach, I mean, you expected them to win. I think in the beginning half, they really underestimated Arizona's compete, and that's why we saw it be so close through that first half. But once they started taking the game a little bit more seriously, we kind of started seeing them pull away as they should. And, at this point, if you're Huntington Beach fan base, you're looking for a championship. You're getting tired of making the finals. At this point, you expect to make the finals. It's all about bringing it home at this point for them.
Big facts on that. What about you, Kobe? Any thoughts on this game so far?
So I made a joke about the defense earlier, but realistically, it seems like Arizona gambled, thinking that Huntington Beach would just try to lean on their run game, and went for a defense that was going to stop the short game. And as you can see, they did succeed putting a lot of pressure on Lockett, making things very difficult for Jackson early on. However, the downside of that was all those blitzes left very little coverage over the top, which eventually burned them as well. But they were in a situation where there was no real winning strategy.
Most definitely. That talent gap showed up in spades later in the game. You see right there, Nick Lockett leading the way with 6 passing touchdowns and a stellar performance in regards to getting their guys wide open. And once you throw those passes up to those receivers, they know what to do with it. A solid game here overall by Dominique in regards to him trying his best, following the game plan, sure, but definitely got to get the ball up the field. Got to change up those strategies and playbooks, like we always say. Make sure that you're getting your players in the right spot to do what they need to do. See right here, 8 tackles here from Sassafras today. He also had that recovery on that onside kick. Good job. Let's go ahead and check into these stats. Action Jackson had 133 to close out this one. Off for 25 carries, 5 yards average. Pablo Sanchez, like we said before, hasn't really produced on this one. Negative 11 yards, and I believe that's the first time we've had a playoff game where a running back went for negative yardage. Let's see.
It's worth noting that Sanchez was not one of the worst running backs in the league either.
Not at all.
I believe he actually had the second best yards per carry in the league. So
that could be because he doesn't run as much, but he does have some solid attributes all around on his build. It's a shame to see he doesn't get as many touches because I believe he still can do some damage, but we'll see if Arizona could do something within this draft coming up. Maybe another guy that could help spell some carries and help him get some more yardage on that side as well. Joseph here for 118, 2 touchdowns. Kaiser and Nickel White both getting touchdowns as well. Ken Jacobs ended the day with 12 for 85 on the day. Bubba Hill 5 for 81 had that TD to end it. Already said CSFA got Dexter Jackson with 7 tackles, one of the better young linebackers in the game. Good job from him. Billy Bob Booker Thompson and Trey Smith ends with 5 and 6 tackles respectively. And it's going to be Reggie Ice looks like the only user player on the team leader side. Team stats here. Arizona did lead the way with total plays, but the yards tells the whole story, especially in that second half. 5 sacks on the day for Arizona, but Huntington Beach got that interception as well. So going over the rest of the player stats, do either of you have any final thoughts on this one?
Just a really quick correction. Sassafras is actually a defensive back. He just has 94 speed, and so he's the first one to the ball on a lot of those plays.
Mm-hmm. Got that. Let's see here. Check the receiver, just make sure I got everyone. Walrus got 2 for 37. You got anything for me, Caboose?
Not really. At this point, I'm just kind of looking forward to seeing our next matchup, considering this game was so tight and intense for the first half, to see what Charlotte Tacoma can do.
Yes, sir. And I think we're almost ready, just clicking through the Huntington Beach side really quick, and then we can go ahead and get that one kick started. It's been a pleasure running through this game with you, and look forward for this next one here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do, get on the field, like I always say. And outside of that, let's go ahead and get into game number 2. We'll go ahead and see you for the next one.